Hello everybody and welcome to another figure review. We have Moon Knight, and I was at Target, so I found this guy and G.I. Joe Classified, the new officer, but it's really a trooper. But I also found this guy, and for the most part every Marvel Legends were on a discount, only 15% off, which isn't very much, but we'll save some money wherever we can. There's a read up on Moon Knight, and the only reason I picked this guy up is because I don't have a Moon Knight yet. I believe the last one was a Walgreens exclusive, and now it's a Target exclusive. But yeah, he was just sitting there, and I grabbed him. So I said, why not? Let's take him home. And there goes my light. We have the warnings and stuff. We don't need that. We don't need that anymore. And oh geez, there goes one of the accessories. Alright, so the first few accessories I'm taking out are these tiny little moon-shaped things. And they're absolutely tiny. I am scared to lose them. They look like fingernails right there. Yeah, absolutely tiny. Be careful with those. These are much larger ones, so I'm sure you can hold these sort of like blades. You can stab and punch people with them. Very cool, very plain, white. Plastic. We do have his, I would assume it's a bow staff. Looking, very rather simple. Again, it is sort of a metallic-y white. It's got like a shine to it, kind of. I'm not too sure how well that picks up. But yeah, it's more on the silver side rather than white. And then we do have alternate hands, and they're covered by a piece of tape. So we have alternate hands, and they're trigger finger hands for some reason. I'm not too sure why. But I do assume you can, place the smaller moon-shaped knives, throwing knives, in between the fingers for some cool poses. It comes with come on out. Comes with an alternate head that is completely black and white eyes. I'm not too sure what's his original look. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to resemble like he's in the dark and you can only see his eyes peeking through, but we have the figure itself here. And push the cape through a funnel. And there we have him. Already good range of butterfly joints. He is reused. I'm not sure what body mold. Haven't kept up with Marvel Legends, but he does have pinned arms and legs. Gummy wise, it's to be expected. Good range of legs, foot, and then he does have his ankle pivot, his upper thigh cut. He can kick out about that much and forward pretty decently. So just gonna test all the joints, make sure they function and move. Oh, he does have boot swivel here, so that's nice. You still have that waist swivel there, and the ab crunch, very clicky, but it works. It gives some good range there. And his head is on a disc hinge, but the hood and stuff doesn't really help it. You can look down pretty decently. But yeah, arms go out about that much. Kind of runs into the shoulder sculpt, but yeah, pretty good T-pose. Like I said, butterfly joints are pretty well. And then your bicep swivel, you have your double jointed arms, and they only reach that because they bump into this forearm thing. No forearm rotation. You do have your wrist rotation there, of course, hinges in and out. And yeah, pretty decent looking Moon Knight. You have like some sort of shading here in his chest and even in his face, that sculpt there. some sort of like a little super light gray or bluish kind of. The deco looks rather clean to me. Nothing to complain about there. You have his belt here with, you know, those little moon shapes going around. Sort of like a Batman utility belt. And then his forearm. And yeah, not much else to say about this guy. I finally have a Moon Knight in my collection, so that's pretty cool to have. I'm just gonna try and see if I can get him into a running, punching pose. I guess is what I'm going for. So yeah, you can see how that looks there. So yeah, pretty happy to have him. Cape obviously hard plastic, but that's to be expected with Marvel Legends. It is very pliable though, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, that's how he looks. Happy to have a Moon Knight finally in my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review, and I'll see you guys next time.